Bad Hair Day by Could You Not? Background: I am working my help desk at my school when a female student, FS, walks in with her 2015 MacBook Pro. Greater than me, standard help desk greeting, "Hi, what can I help you with?" Greater than FS: well, I was wondering if you could replace some keys for me. I'm thinking this will be no big deal, all I have to do is pop one or two new keycaps in, right? I mean, we keep some older, broken, top cases, the part of the MacBook that has the keyboard, trackpad on it, laying around so we can requisition the keys for just this purpose. Greater than me: okay, which keys do you need? Greater than FS: looks at her shoes, ooh. She opens her laptop and puts it on the desk facing me. I look and the entire keyboard is mangled. The keycaps look like raisins. Something happened here. Greater than me: this looks like more damage than just a keycap replacement, could you tell me what happened? Greater than FS: well, I was listening to music on my computer while drying my hair and I accidentally got it with my blow dryer. Greater than me: okay, do you mind if I take a quick look inside your computer to see if there's any more damage? I get the go-ahead, so I pop the machine open and the thing looks bad. There are wrinkled components across the board. This thing must have been blow-dried for a long time. I look a little closer and notice that all of the LCIs, liquid contact indicators, had been tripped. Greater than me: so there looks to be a lot of damage here and it looks like there was liquid in this computer at some point. I explain how the LCIs work and that her computer is essentially a paperweight now. It turns out that she was using her laptop at her sink after she had gotten out of the shower and accidentally drenched the thing. In the heat of the moment, she decided to blow dry the computer extensively to remedy the situation, not even switching to the cold setting first. So I break it to her that she will need either a new machine or a top case replacement. TLDR, a student brings me her laptop saying she needs a keycap replacement. It turns out she bricked her machine by blow drying it after getting water in it. I can't find the thing I plug into my toggle to show my screen. By Thea Servman. It's a peaceful morning, then the help desk phone rings. Greater than ring. I'm on secondary, so I don't necessarily need to answer it. Greater than ring. Come on $cow worker, pick it up. Greater than ring. Greater than me: it is a beautiful day at the Dollar Company name help desk and technical support. This is $me. Greater than you: so I'm down in room 2C and I can't show my screen. Usually there's a thing I plug into my toggle but it's not working. Greater than M: so you're in a meeting room and you're trying to project but you're having an issue? Greater than you: it's not working. Greater than M: does anything get displayed? Greater than you: no. I usually plug it into my toggle and it works. Note: in this case toggle means dongle or Lenovo One Link adapter, VGA connection for a laptop that only has HDMI and DisplayPort. Greater than M: okay. Is the projector showing anything on the screen? Maybe just blue with a bit of text in the corner? Greater than you: no, nothing. Greater than M: can you check that it's turned on? Greater than you: how do I do that? Greater than M: if you look at it, do you see lights? Is the power button illuminated? Is the fan running? Greater than you: I don't know where the projector is. Greater than M: greater than you: greater than M: so the problem with your projector is that you don't have one? Greater than you: I guess. Usually I just plug in a cable. Okay, fine. I bring down a projector, set it up on the table, do the aiming, had to move all the tables since they were too close to the screen, and hand her the HDMI cable, which she immediately tries to shove into a VGA port. I point out the HDMI port, at which point she complains that she's never seen a cable like that before. Greater than M: this is the modern cable instead of the 1990s version. I'm going to turn the projector off since you're not using it yet. Greater than you: how do I turn it back on? Greater than M: just push the on button. Greater than you: which one is that? I don't know how any of this works. Greater than M: this one here. The big one with the universal symbol for power. I fled after that. I can't get on these websites. By Flameproof Witch. This actually started as a question from a colleague when we both worked for an ISP. A customer contacted her asking her to switch off the parental controls on his internet connection because it was causing him a lot of problems and no kids used his network anyway. I know it's not the same everywhere, but in the UK, parental controls are added automatically when a customer signs up with an ISP. It's a government requirement that the customer has to opt out of rather than into. The ISP in question has a branded parental control that comes free with the internet connection. I'm going to call it Nope. On this occasion, my colleague, let's call her Anya, says to me, "I can't get NOP off my customer's account. I've set it to off from this end." That didn't help. I've had him sign into his account online, switch each individual setting off, then turn NOP off entirely from his end. It still won't let him into certain websites. I don't know what else to try. Everywhere I look, it says that NOP is off. Me. What's the message he's getting? Anya, this website has been blocked by NOP. You can change your parental control settings by signing into www. Me. Okay. Is he at home right now using his own broadband? Anya. Surely that's not it. Me. Just looks at her and raises an eyebrow. Anya. Wait a minute. Anya to her customer, "Hi Darren. Sorry to keep you waiting there. One other thing that may sound a little odd, but I need to ask, are you at home right now?" Darren. "No, I'm looking after my parents' house at the moment." Anya. "Okay Darren. Thanks for the information. That's actually your parents' NOP that's stopping you from getting on those websites, because you're using their internet right now. Any changes we make are only affecting your broadband in your own home. If you can have a word with your parents to change some settings for you on their account, that will solve your NOP problems while you're looking after their house. If they have any difficulties getting into their account, we can help them out with that too. Thanks for getting in touch with us today. Have a lovely day." Anya. Facepalm. Me. Snorts. I'd like to claim this was a split-second stroke of genius on my part, but the main reason I thought to check if the customer was even using his own broadband, was because I had a customer of my own the day before with almost exactly the same scenario. I really don't know how far these customers think their Wi-Fi goes. Rude lady is banned from calling us back by our core blader. Hi guys, first ever post like this, so sorry it might be a little bad. I work for a tech company in an IT help desk and usually help people with their problems regarding technical issues. I won't name the company and names are changed during all of this. Karen, the rude lady. CW, co-worker who worked with this lady 2 months ago. Me, you all should know this one smile. Today was a normal Friday with its ups and downs in call volume. I took a call and was greeted with a wonderful tone. Me, thank you for calling. Company name, my name is Ark. And who am I speaking with today? Karen, and I demand to speak with CW. I have a ticket he was supposed to work on. CW at the time is right next to me and was busy with another call and I didn't want to interrupt him to ask about it. Me, I'm sorry but CW is currently busy and I am unable to transfer you to him. Can I have your company name so I can find the ticket? She gave me the company name and was very impatient with me while I searched back 2 to 3 months to find the ticket that was closed out. Me, seems here the ticket was closed out because we were unable to get a hold of other company, a company that was helping them set up something else, and we had closed out the ticket after trying for almost a month. Karen, I know you never did the work. Transfer me to CW. Me, I am unable to do so, he is currently busy with another caller, but I am a technician here as well, so I would be able to help. She had gotten annoyed but put me on hold to see if she could get a hold of the other company's technician. Karen, after waiting for 5 minutes, he's on a conference call right now and can't speak. I demand CW call me at 1 p.m. 3 p.m. my time. Me, I'm sorry but we are unable to make out calls at select times at the help desk, we can escalate the matter to our experienced tech. She had hung up on me. At this point I had decided to call the account manager of the company she called in with and she informed me she would be reaching out to the main contact of the company. I also brought this up to CW and he did inform you of what I posted earlier in this, that we had tried to reach out to the other company and never got anywhere with that company. About 20 minutes later CW had received a very threatening email from Karen. I don't have a good memory what is said but she had used capitals and red highlight in the email demanding he call her at 1 p.m. We were both very fed up with this woman and he emailed this message to the account manager stating what he had done 2 months ago. We both then received an email both 5 minutes later stating that Karen wasn't even part of the company but we rather was a consultant and she is now banned from speaking to the help desk and will be directed to the account manager for how she has treated us. Moral of the story is don't be a penis to the people who work on your computers or think that you can strong-arm people who are hired by a company you are consulting for and thinking you can get away with it. That's not going to work. You just need to come out here and fix it. By Darth Ravage. A bit of background first. This story happened several years back when I was working in the comm squadron on a large Air Force base. We had several different shops that were very specialized. I was part of the networking shop. We handled switches and basically nothing else. We didn't do anything with routers, cabling, servers, or desktops. That may sound like an easy job, but the base was so big that even just those two things kept us very busy. So one day I'm going through the tickets in our queue and find a high priority one. The user is claiming that every device in the building had lost its network connection. Strange, SolarWinds was showing the building is up. So I tried logging into the switch and got in just fine. After a quick look at the log, I was pretty sure I knew what the issue was, but I decided to call the user to verify. Greater than me, hi. I'm calling about the ticket that you put in about your building being down. Greater than user, yeah, is it fixed yet? Greater than me, no, that's why I'm calling. Can you go to the switch and tell me what the lights on the front are doing? Greater than user, isn't that your job? Why am I doing your job for you? Greater than me, oh great. It's one of those people. Sir, I'm on the other side of the base from you. It would take me at least half an hour to get there. You are right there, and depending on what you find, I may be able to fix this issue for you right now over the phone. Greater than user, okay fine. User goes to the comm closet. All of the lights are solid green. That confirmed what I was expecting. Our base was still using a lot of old model Cisco switches at that time, and they had a tendency to freeze up. Most of the time they would just crash, but sometimes they would keep communicating with the network, but stop passing traffic for everything connected to them. The only sign that anything was wrong, other than everything losing network access, was that all of the lights on the front would go solid green and stop flashing. The fix was pretty easy, it just needed a restart. Unfortunately, the switch wouldn't respond to my reload command. Normally in this situation, someone from my shop would just go out there and restart it. We had learned the hard way that if the user found out that it didn't require any special IT magic to restart a switch, they would restart it every time they had any issue with anything. With these old unstable models, it wouldn't take long for that to wipe the switch, or kill it completely. It was generally better to spend a few extra minutes driving out there and doing it ourselves than to create a bigger problem down the line. However, this building was about as far away from my shop as it was possible to get. With the size of the base, traffic, and parking, I was looking at about an hour round trip. This was one of those days where tickets were coming in at twice the speed we could handle them and everyone was swamped. Spending an hour restarting a switch didn't seem like an effective use of my time, so I decided to make an exception. Greater than me, can you restart the switch for me? All you need to do is unplug it, then plug it back in. Greater than user, that's not going to work. You just need to come out here and fix it. Greater than me, grinding my teeth. Sir, I've encountered this same problem many times. A restart has always fixed it. If a restart doesn't work, then I will drive out there. Greater than user, fine. About 60 seconds pass. Okay. It finished restarting. I didn't believe him. These switches were slow at everything they did. A restart would take at least 10 minutes. I ran Show version and saw that the switch had an uptime of 6 months. Greater than me, did you unplug the cable all the way? Greater than user, yes. I know what I'm doing. Greater than me, and you saw all of the lights turn blue while it was restarting? Greater than user, yes. Of course they did. Now I knew he was lying. The lights on that switch couldn't go blue. This guy was just going to say whatever he thought would get me to go out there and fix it for him. Now I definitely didn't want to drive out there, but I couldn't leave an entire building offline just to spite one guy. So I decided to try something else. Greater than me, okay, it looks like I will need to come out there after all. But first, can you tell me what shape the prongs on the power cable going into the switch are? I wouldn't want to bring the wrong type of connector. Greater than user, oog, fine. A few seconds later I was kicked from my SSH session. They're flat. Greater than me, wonderful. I'll get my tools ready and give you a call before I leave. About 10 minutes later, I was able to SSH back in and confirm that the system uptime had reset. I gave the customer one last call. Greater than me, I just wanted to see if your building is still down before I leave. Greater than user, no, it all came back up. I guess we didn't need you after all. Greater than me, well I guess I'll just close your ticket out then. Have a great day.